I am blessed and choose to be happy no matter what. What do you see in the planet today amidst the pandemic? What did we learn when the coronavirus attacked relentlessly every corner of the planet? We come to realize the power, beauty, and even money, and all the other things that money can do are worthless. Suddenly, Disney is out of magic. Paris is no longer romantic. The Great Wall of China is not a fortress anymore. New York doesn't stand up as it used to be. And Rome is basically empty. The world is sending us a very important message. And what is that? Suddenly we begin to realize, and this is a good realization, that the air, the land, the water, the sky, basically the universe around us, without human beings, the universe is fine. That we, humans, are not necessary for it to survive. So, reconsider the rights that you are talking about. It's about time to act like you are a visitor on this planet. We all are. Instead of talking about privileges, why not talk about opportunities? Instead of feeling entitled, why not feel grateful? Embrace gratitude. Instead of wondering where is God in all of this, consider asking, what did I do to contribute to all of these problems? While we can choose whatever we want to do to the universe around us, we cannot choose the consequences of our actions, of the choices we make. Now, there are two important choices that we can make. Number one, either you lead a life of quiet desperation as if you are a helpless victim, or you choose to be proactive and happy as you do what you can to make the best of any situation. We are all blessed to be alive up to now. We are all blessed to be still here with all the possibilities around us. Understand that you cannot completely take credit for your successes in life. Also, understand that you cannot truly blame others for their failures. You cannot blame them completely. In fact, don't have to blame them. But the message is, we have to be humble. We choose to be compassionate as we want to be happy. We can be happy not in the absence of trials, not in the absence of problems, but in spite of them. So here are the 10 considerations and principles that we have to be reminded of. Number one, happiness is a religious obligation. Why? Because happiness is contagious. It's your duty, your moral duty to be happy as you can be. Happy people change the world. Depressed people do not have the time to do something significant for the world. And then happiness is your greatest religious publicity. So what is the best choice? Well, choose to be happy no matter what. The second consideration is positive or negative realities determine how happy you can be. If you have more negative things than positive things in your life, then something is very wrong. And you can feel it. So what is the choice? Choose to be positive in all circumstances. 3. Love as the most powerful energy can transform you into the happiest person ever. Well, we have all the power to life, to a magnificent life. But why are we not happy? Why is life not magnificent? Answer: because we have a choice. Love is the cause of all the good things in our lives. The lack of love is the cause of all the negative things, including pain and suffering. When we talk about love, we talk about self-love, love of family circle, and then becoming the embodiment of love. A new commandment I give to you, that you love one another, even as I have loved you. You also love one another. Owe nothing to anyone except to love one another, for he who loves his neighbor has fulfilled the law. Now, as to the love of the brethren, you have no need for anyone to write to you, for you yourselves are taught by God to love one another. St. Peter also said, above all, keep fervent in your love for one another, because love covers a multitude of sin. For this is the message which you have heard from the beginning, that we should love one another. The sacred text is not lacking in reminding us to love. And the choice is choose to be loving in all circumstances. Number 4, generosity is giving and receiving happiness. What you give out, you receive back. It's the law of nature. To every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. It's basic science. Give, it will be given to you, for by the measure with which you measure, it will be measured back to you. That's what Jesus said. Give help and support to someone in need. Help and support will return to you in lightning speed. Give anger to a family member who let you down, and that anger will also return to you. So what's the choice? Be generous. Be a giver. Number 5, refuse to be a victim. Take personal responsibility. It is not what happens to you, but what you do about it that matters. It's a great attitude to assume. If you're not where you want to be or have not achieved all you hope to achieve, the reason most likely resides not around you but within you, deep within. So take responsibility and then take action. That's from Nick Vujicic. Even adults make excuses too. This outfit makes me look bigger. My appetite is uncontrollably good. You're such an amazing chef. This steak is adorable. All these are excuses as to why you don't want to go on a diet. Be responsible for your actions. Avoid the blaming and criticizing game. Actions deliver results, while blaming does not let you accomplish anything. Excuses give you the feeling that you are planting something. Unfortunately, nothing grows out of the seeds of excuses. While successful people find ways to let the seeds of greatness grow, the rest find explanation as to why their seeds do not germinate. To disown a mistake is to deny yourself the opportunity to learn. There is no benefit from a mistake that does not teach you, even if you succeed in making yourself look good. Often, when you say you cannot, what you mean is you do not want to try. There is no progress in a person who loves to make excuses. One of the most important decisions in your life is when you decide to own your mistakes and then learn from them. And the choice is do the right thing at the right time. Number 6, perception is better than truth. It is your thoughts that determine whether your words and actions will be positive or negative. That's why thoughts are very important. Your thoughts are positive when they are thoughts of what you want and what you love. They are negative when you think of what you do not want and you do not love. Most people think and talk about what they don't love, and more than they think and talk about what they love. What's the choice? Improve the way you perceive. Change some of your negative perceptions. Number 7, gratitude works like magic. As a child, life was magical and exciting, and the smallest things were utterly thrilling to us. Our hearts were full of joy, imagination was no limit, and we believed that life was truly magical. As children, there is an exquisite feeling that many of us had, and that everything is good, that every day promises more excitement, adventure, that nothing could ever thwart our joy for the magic of it all. The magic you once believed in is true, and it's the disillusioned adult in us that is false. Magic of life is real, and it is as real as we are. The more gratitude we have, the more abundance and happier we become. St. Paul said, "Rejoice always, pray continually, give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus." So what is the choice? Be grateful and count your blessings continuously. Number 8, progress. Do something that allows growth. This is about ikigai, that Japanese concept. We all want to be happy. Everything we do, in fact, is an attempt to be happy. Even those that are negative, that seem to harm us, we won't do something that will hurt us, and hurt us only, period. Everything we do is an expression of our desire to feel good, to get better, or at least to give us some consolations. How do we truly achieve happiness? The good question is happiness measurable? Do this for. Do something you love, the world needs, that pays you well, and do something you are good at. Number 1, doing something that you love. We all have things that make us feel good. It takes us in a state of bliss. That is why we feel good on the task that is in front of us. It could be anything that allows us to enjoy the moment. That is why some people call this the flow state. Number 2, doing something that the world needs. You need to find something that the world needs. Something that you can do that creates a visible positive effect on those around you. Number 3, doing something that pays you well. It is impossible to be happy when you spend most of your time worrying about your survival. We need money that can empower us in a way that we can empower others as well. Number 4, do something you are good at. If happiness is what we desire, and sure it is, we have to do something to achieve progress. With hard work, practice, perseverance, and lots of courage, we can overcome obstacles. So Ikigai is about passion, mission, profession, vocation. 9, be willing to pay the price. We have the natural tendency to do what is easy, to take shortcuts, or to have instant results. Good things often involve responsibility, discipline, and hard work. The temptations of the devil are about taking shortcuts. We love instant results. So what's the choice? Choose the right way. It could be the long way, but when it is the right way, it always gives us better results. It may be long and it may involve difficult tasks. Number 10, happiness is ongoing while fun and pleasure are just now. Understand which fun that promotes lasting happiness. Not everything that is fun promotes happiness. Learn to strike the balance between pleasure and pain. The key is discernment and discipline. Is what I'm about to do giving me long-term happiness? What's the choice? Live a balanced life. Remember, life is once. Life is short. Life is borrowed. Choose to be happy in all circumstances. Remember, happiness is a moral obligation, so you might as well choose it every single time, every possible opportunity. Positive or negative realities determine how happy you can be. Choose to be positive, even in the negative things. There is something positive. Love is the most powerful energy that can transform you into the happiest person. Be a loving person. Generosity is giving and receiving happiness. Be generous. Refuse to be a victim. Take personal responsibility. And you do that by doing the right thing at the right time. Perception is better than truth. Improve the way you perceive. Change the wrong perceptions. Gratitude works like magic. Choose to be grateful. Count your blessings. Progress. Do something that allows growth. Discover and work on the realization of your ikigai. 9. Be willing to pay the price. Choose the right way, not just the easy way. Happiness is ongoing while fun and pleasure are just now. Live a balanced life, enjoying life's pleasure and promoting long-term happiness. Happiness is a choice, it's a moral choice. Spread happiness. Amen.